move to the Tennessee Titans.
Cam Ward, pretty much the lock of the draft, and this team's really set up around needing a quarterback right now. They already took care of their running backs. They have a decent O-line.
He should bring a different type of electricity than Will Levis, because Will Levis brought electricity.
Cam Ward as the number 1 overall pick. He should be solid, not great. And before I get flamed in the comments by people saying like, who else would you have taken there? What I'm saying is that analysts everywhere are saying that he would have been drafted after all 6 of the top quarterbacks from the 2024 draft class.
Yeah.
So like obviously this guy in a vacuum is not a number 1 overall pick caliber player, and that shouldn't be a surprise. That shouldn't be like a what? So you take him number 1 overall. I get why they had to do it, but at the end of the day, I think that he's limited in what he's gonna be, what he can become.
If I was the Titans, I know it's a lot easier to say it in my shoes because I'm not the owner and I'm not getting all this pressure from fans. But if I had the 1st overall pick here, first and foremost, they were saying that they were not taking any calls. They were dead set on taking Cam Ward. Now, I would at least phone the calls in the first place.
Dumb.
Second of all, they said that the most interested team in moving up to the 1st overall pick was the Giants. Giants had the 3rd overall pick. I would have got the most I could have out of the Giants, moved down to the 3rd overall pick. In the 3rd overall pick, you're still getting either Cam Ward, Abdul Carter, Travis Hunter. Any of which I'd be happy with there because this team has so many needs. They could have brought in better receiver help.
DK's a fast slot receiver. He's basically a poor man's Jalen Noel. Io Manor was overrated in the pre-draft process, and I thought that we were super low on him compared to everybody else. Everybody else is like, yeah, this guy's wide receiver 8 in the class. But we saw right through the shit. This guy is a strong wide receiver who isn't quick or fast, not a separator. He's likely just a strong, big slot in the NFL.
That wide receiver room is going to be pretty gross this year.
Kevin Winston, we think that he has NFL build, NFL qualities, great tackler.
Steal in the 3rd round, I believe. That's their best pick in this draft.
Then I don't love this edge pick because none of us were very high on him.
Femi is a linebacker to edge convert who isn't a creative pass rusher yet. There's still so much to learn for him. And as a 2nd rounder, stupid. I know that this team is rebuilding, so I guess obviously they see that they have time to take developmental players like this. Mike Green was 59.
What the hell? I'd drop them a grade then. And then Gunnar Helm, Cody loves him. I think that he will be okay for this tight end room because right now you pretty much have Chigakonkwo. He's more just a power slot, so they're trying to bring in more of a true tight end here.
Overall, what can you hang your hat on here? The number 1 pick, who wouldn't be a number 1 pick most years. Wide receiver room still looks rough. The edge rushers that they're starting right now are Arden Key, Draymond Jones, Lorenzo Carter, and Femi. Linebacker room is led by Cody Barton, guys. The cornerbacks are not good, but at least you knocked it out of the park with Kevin Winston, who is coming off a season-ending injury. Overall, I gave this class a D.
I was a little kinder. I gave them a D+.
I'm giving him an F+.